Hello everyone. Today I am going to explain the difference between equal operator and equals method in Java. So this is very important interview question because if you go any Java interview, they're asking from string concept. The first question is what is difference between equal operator and equals method. So basically the equal operator and equals method both are used to compare the objects in Java, but they have some differences. So the main difference between equal operator and equals method is the equal operator is used to compare the reference of the object or address of the object, but equals method is used to compare the content of the object. For example, here I am creating two string object. First string str1 equal to new string of Java basics. So this is nothing but a reference. This is nothing but a content. So I am creating second variable string str2 equal to new string of Java basics. So here if you use the equal operator, the equal operator always compare the reference of the object. So here we have a two references str1 and str2. So if you use equal operator, it will return say false because this is str1, this is str2. So it is not equal. So if you use equals method always compare the content of the object. So here we have a both the objects having the same content. That's why it will return the true. So the second difference is the equal is the operator, but equal is the method. So the equal operator we cannot override, but equals method we can override. So for example, here I am creating three string objects. So, string str1 equal to new string of Java basics, string str2 equal to new string of Java basics. So string str3 equal to new string of Java. So if you observe the memory structure, so this is nothing but a string constant full, this is nothing but a stack memory. Always string objects are stored in a string constant pool and reference are stored in a stack memory. So here we are creating string str1 equal to new string of Java basics. So first time whenever we create a string object, the JVM will check into the string constant full either the string object is existing or not. So first time the Java basics is not there, so that's why it is creating the Java basics object in string constant pool, and it will store the reference str1 into stack memory. So whenever I created a string str2 equal to new string of Java basics, so again JVM will check the Java basics is available in string constant pool or not. So Java basics is already available. That's why just it will pointing to the str to the Java basics. So whenever I create a string str3 equal to new string, so JVM will check either the Java is available in string constant pool or not. So Java is not available. That's why it is created a Java in string constant pool, and the reference variable str3 equal to stored in a stack memory. Now I am going to show you the practical example of equals operator and equals method. Just go to Eclipse, create a new class, select new class, and my class name is equals method. So this is my class name. Just select the method name, select the finish button, remove the comments. So here I am going to create a string str1 equal to new string of Java basics, and again I am going to create a one more variable, one more object str2 equal to new string of Java basics, and again I am creating the third variable. Here string object is only Java. So now I am going to check, I am going to use the equal operator str1 equal to str2. So here I am using equal operator to compare the reference of the object. So I am going to run the program, run as Java application. So it is written false because always equal operator compare the reference of the object. So here the reference of the object is difference. Here this is a string str1, this is str2. Both are not same, that's why it returns false. Now I am going to use the equals method. Str1, sorry, equals of str2. So if you use equals method, it always compare the content of the string. So here both the content is same, that's why you should return the true. Run as Java application. So here it is written true because both the string objects are content are same. That's why equals method return true. Suppose if I want to use this equals method to compare the str1 and str3. str1 equal to, here I am using str3. So if you see the str1 content is Java basics, str3 content is Java. So it's not same. That's why it should return false. So here it is written false because the content of the str3 is Java, str1 is Java basics. That's why it written false. So friends, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching this video.